Hi everybody, welcome to Crafting and Recovery. I'm Heather. I wanted to do a flip through on my Halloween journal that I finished a while back. I love how it turned out. It is super cute, and anyway, I hope you guys like the flip through. The little spider here comes off, and this is, it's a big one. It's one of the bigger ones I've ever done. So this is about 9 by 6.5, and it has, how many signatures does this one have? It has 3 signatures. I can't remember the number of pages it has, but it's in my Etsy shop, and in the description it lists how many pages it has. Anyway, so this, I took some cardboard and I just did some stenciling on it with texture paste, and then kind of went over it with gold paint. And then this little picture I printed, and then I colored in all the flowers and kind of like shaded in her clothes and used glossy accent on the eyes and some glitter glue on the flowers to kind of give it a sparkle. I left the plate empty so whoever buys it could put whatever they want in it. And then on the inside here, make sure I'm in frame. Oh, my baby's breath out of the way. So on the inside here, it's got a little flip. So this flips open, and then there is an envelope here, some little tags. It caught on something here. Hold on. What are you caught on? The ghost. Okay, there. And then it has this book is the property of a little ghost, and then it's got some more ephemera in here. This is such a big journal that I'm gonna probably not pull out all of the ephemera so that it doesn't end up being a super long video for you guys. And then on this one, I did glossy accent on the crystal ball. And then I did this tag, just tucks in there. And then on this side, I put I have this really beautiful sheer fabric with all these little like rhinestones or diamonds on it. And so I just put that over that and then added in some ephemera. The digitals for this, I am trying to remember where I got them. And I'll put it in the description. I can't remember right off the top of my head. Here's another card that I made, and there's some more ephemera in there. I did some stamping here. I got some anatomy stamps off of, I think it was Temu. And then there's just some little things there. This is from Home and Garden magazine, and it had a Halloween edition. And then this is another tag that I made. I did stitching all around the tags. Now I can't get it back in there. Okay, I'll do it later. And then I found a bunch of really cool stuff on Pinterest that I printed out. And I just did some distress spray in for the pages. I hope the lighting for this is okay, you guys. I'm sorry, it's not the best lighting probably. And then there's another one of those printables. There's another little tag that I made. I did some watercolor. I think this is glitter, the glitter watercolor. Just a little file folder with another. And the ephemera, I know some of it's from Girl One Art. Oops. There's a little pocket there. Another little pocket. I did some glossy accent on this eye here. This is an old vintage book page from a Signs and Symbols book that I found. This is, I got this from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah, her mixture that she uses for coffee dyeing. So it's got like a texture because I put coffee grounds in it, like she said to do. It feels, but you can still write on it. And then there's another envelope with some stuff in it. I made a little apothecary here, and all of these little jars and potions come out of the shelves. I thought that was kind of cute. And then there's a little envelope, little card there. This flips out. And then there's just some more ephemera, and there's a little notebook here with some vintage book pages and things. And printables, some more pockets, some lace. Here's another tag I made. Cute. These are just little to-do list papers that I added in there. I found these really cool vintage fabrics at a thrift shop, and this one's got like little glitter bats on it. And that's where I found, it was like a set. So there was like the candy corn, there was the glitter bats, there was these cute little, I'll show you when it comes up, but there was a whole bunch of different stuff. I made another journal with part of the fabric. It was like vintage Halloween fabric, and it was really pretty. Here's some more watercolor, another little pocket. I found these too. Gosh dang it, I can't remember who. She has a bunch of these little Rolodex cards with different definitions on them, and there's a set for like Halloween type words with the definitions. They're really cute. There's some more there. This is another one I found off of Pinterest. This is a little acetate pocket. Oh, and there's also a little tag in there that I made. Another Halloween page. These signatures are removable. They're in with a gold stretchy elastic, so you can take them out and work in them, or you can add or take out, you know, pages, whichever you want. And there's some more stamping. Eat, drink, and be scary. And then here's that cat, and it's also the cover for the spine. But I thought they were all so cute, and I got them for like hardly nothing at the thrift store. So these are magnets, and just a few pockets, little thing there. Here's another pocket with some more ephemera. Here's some more distress spray page, some watercolor, coffee stain. I love these digitals, they're so pretty. And then here's a little pocket that I coffee dyed, and I did the stamping on the brains. And this is the Halloween magazine in the Home and Garden. They were giving you like Halloween recipes. I thought that was funny. And then there's this guacamole. There's another printable. I did a coloring page, coffee dyed. That was Pinterest. Try to flip through all of these. The center signature in this, I left kind of blank as far as decorating, so that whoever gets it can decorate the pages however they want. So this one's, the center signature is kind of more plain than the rest of it. I love these off of Pinterest. They're so cool. And the more coffee dyed paper. There's the other side of that. And there's the other side of the envelope. Some more printables. This is the vintage book page. Or distress spray. And then this is the third signature. And here's just a little card that little tag that I made. And I did more glossy accent on that little eye there. I hope you guys can see this completely. And then we've got this sheer orange fabric I love. I use it a lot. And then I just there's a tag that I sewed around, and then I just took this and I made it into another little book with some vintage book pages to journal in. And then another printable, another envelope with some stuff in it. And then I did some more stamping on here on the coffee dyed paper. I love these stamps, they are great. I love them, love them. And then this moth, I did some glittered glue on. I don't know if you can see it in the lighting's not fantastic, you guys, I'm sorry. Just another magazine page from that Halloween one. I love these printables. And just some more tags. something with Steph. I can't remember her shop, but I will put it in the description. And then I just did a ruffle with the rest. This is also that Signs and Symbols vintage book. Some more printables. These little, I got some Halloween fussy cuts. I think it's the classic Halloween fussy cuts from my Porch prints. And that's where those came from, the little candy corns and candies. And then here's those, I love these. They're teeth from that anatomy stamp set that I've used throughout the book, but I love these little teeth stamp. Another coloring page. Here's some more of those cute little Rolodex cards with the definitions. And then I just tucked some little tags and stuff in here from my Porch prints. Classic Halloween. And then this opens, and I left that one blank for somebody to decorate. And then here's another little envelope. Coffee dyed paper. And here's another little envelope that you can, I left it unglued, so you can either glue it or use it to journal in. Another tag. Just a little cluster here with some of the other Halloween fabric I have, and this is that vintage book page. Good Lord, I can't think today. Magazine page, and I just, it's another one of those Rolodex cards. I absolutely love those, they're so cute. And then this is old Halloween advertisement that I just printed out, and it's got that same coffee dye, textured coffee dye kind of on the back. And then a little piece of candy with this really pretty shimmery orange ribbon. I love this. I think I got it at the dollar store actually, but it's so cool. It's really, really pretty. And some more of that stamping, that's the other side. And then just some little things there. Another one of those. A little tag. Did I glue that down? Oh, they're sticky, so I just stuck them on there. There's like a little writing spot. And then the back page, and then this I left blank if somebody wants to decorate it themselves. I tried to leave a lot of room for whoever ends up getting it to decorate however they want, or at least have a lot of writing space also. And I will put how many pages in the description box and the kits that I used. But I hope you guys liked this flip through, and I'll see you guys soon.